Hello guys, today let's talk about the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Now this is one of the biggest organizations for martial arts practitioners all over the world. But is it really that? Not anymore. In my opinion, I think UFC is losing credibility because they care more about religion, politics and social media manipulation than they do about actual tournaments. When was the last time UFC actually organized tournaments? You know, every fight they make is staged. There is no actual tournaments anymore. There is no players earning their spots. No, it's all about social media manipulation, right? And I'm gonna show you how they do it. You know, they're supposed to be, organization that cares about fight business, right? But Dana doesn't even understand how sport business works. If you do things right, if you organize tournaments, you get viewership and sponsorship naturally because people wanna see the best, right? You know, we love fighting and we love esports for the same reason, because we wanna see best of the best clashing, and this is what is fun and competitive, the competitive spirit. But if you don't organize actual tournaments, what is even the point of UFC currently? What is even the point? There is no point. Right? You forget about the basics, about the core features that makes fighting good and the community good. But no, instead they set up every fight. They abuse social media even more sometimes than fucking Abu Dhabi. We all know how much Abu Dhabi is gonna wanna get control over UFC, and that's why UFC is a joke. It's not true competition more, it's just a huge political, social media business, and that's why no one is taking UFC seriously anymore, and that's why you're losing viewership. How are you working in a sport business and you don't understand how sport business actually works, right? And then you check some of these comments, right, under UFC video. And they're mostly just fake bot promotional accounts they used to promote their videos. You can type UFC, okay? And what really sucks is that some of these fighters puts their lives on the line, but doesn't really matter because everything is apparently staged in UFC. Everything. The matches, the judges. When was the last time any UFC fighter actually deserved their spot via tournament? Never. Even the rankings are all made up. Everything is made up. Betting, judges, everything is made up. So let's see some of their videos. And let me show you why are they still at the top. This is the problem with social media and business currently. Fake it till you make it. No big organization is big because they're doing so well, but because they have been abusing the social media for years. So let me show you one of the video. So let me show you. Some of these comments have thousands of likes. So let's see. And if you check the creation date of these accounts, you see this is only 1 year old account. Only 1 year old account. Most of these accounts are fake bot promotional accounts. And this is the not just problem of UFC, but the problem of whole YouTube. And they are literally designing their company around that. They're giving fights to those people who abuse social media more. You know, Abu Dhabi guys making thousands of social media accounts to promote their fighters. Because if you get championship at UFC, people think you're one of the best. And now Abu Dhabi is gonna get 4 times or 5 times more visitors for the next 10 years because Khabib got championship. So how can you then say it's not just a huge business? Who knows how much Abu Dhabi paid UFC? Probably millions to make him a champ. Then why would we even watch UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, if there is no actual tournaments? Why people love fighting in the first place? How can you stage every fight and then even call it a championship? It's a disgrace. And I think the current state of UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship is a disgrace to all the martial arts practitioners all over the world. Because there is no actual tournaments anymore where people deserve their spots. No, every fight is staged. It's based on popularity and social media, and we all know that YouTube and social media is fake. It's all about who can abuse the more, who can make more fake promotional accounts and promote their fighters. It's not about people. You can check some of these comments. Some of these comments have thousands of upvotes, and then you check the creation date of these accounts usually, and they're usually only 1 or 2 years old. 50 to 70% of most top liked comments on YouTube are actually fake. And guess what? Dana and UFC is literally making fights around that instead of actual tournaments where people prove their spots, when people deserve their spots. And this is a problem with UFC. That's why I think UFC has no future in the next 5 years. People gonna realize that it's all just a huge business, and when we turn things into a huge business, what's even the point, right? What's even the point? You said check some of these comments. This was complete domination, blah 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 blah, and then you check the comment, and it's most likely just a fake promo account. Let me see. I mean, I would love to watch UFC, but currently, what's even the point? Every fight is staged, there is no tournaments anymore, there are players who give their life and health for this shitty company, and some get title shot after 10 fights, some never get it. You see, it's not fair. How can you even call it UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship when you fucking stage up every fight? How? And of course, Islam Makachev, UFC video. Their videos are full of fake bot promo accounts. You see, some of these comments have thousands of likes. And then you check some of these accounts, and they are usually fake bot promo accounts they used to promote their religion. That's the sad thing. You see, only 2 years old account. Huge. Social media is based around illusion of, you know, sometimes you check some of these YouTube videos and you see, you know, videos with so many positive comments. It is very likely this is actually just a bunch of bot promotional accounts. People have been abusing YouTube for years because YouTube itself is also the biggest business in the world. That's what people don't realize.